Page number 118, chapter 12. The heading is cleanliness of our surroundings. That what you should do to keep your surroundings clean. That is what we will study in this paragraph. Along with the personal hygiene, cleanliness of our surroundings is also important. Our house as well as places outside the house need to be kept clean. Number 1. Things in our house should be dusted and cleaned regularly. That means dusting means जो धूल वूल जमी होती है उसको साफ करना ज़रूरी होता है. That is very important to clean the dust. Whatever surfaces the dust is there, that has to be cleaned. Number 2, floor of the house should be swept and mopped every day. Flooring, the ground has to be cleaned with the broom and it has to be nicely mopped. Mop means पोछा लगाना चाहिए, झाड़ू लगानी चाहिए और पोछा लगाना चाहिए every day. That is clean and mopped. You use the broom to clean and you use the mop to mop the floor. Number 3, flies and mosquitoes can be prevented from entering the house by putting wire mesh on doors and windows. You have the net on the doors and the windows so that all these insects cannot come inside the house. That also protects your surroundings. Then next point, any waste should be thrown in the closed dustbins. Otherwise, flies, mosquitoes or germs will grow on them. For this reason, dustbins should always be cleared and cleaned daily. Next one, do not let water collect in places around your house. Disease causing mosquitoes may grow in them. Nowadays you are having dengue, so you know what are the places where the dengue grows. Wherever the water gets collected, you have the larvae of the mosquitoes growing in those places, which always cause this disease among the people. So no water should be accumulated in your house and neither outside your houses, because it can be a growing place for the mosquitoes. Also keep the places outside the house litter free. Litter free means clean and tidy. वहाँ पर कूड़ा करकट नहीं फेंकना. It has to be very clean and tidy. Do not throw waste on roads, parks, water bodies and other public places. This you must have seen many a times. You know, many people they take out all the things which they use in the temples and they go and throw it in the water. Sometimes, you know, you use certain things which you don't want to throw on the road, you immediately go and throw in the water. So that is very harmful, because you forget that the same water comes in our houses also, and the same water we drink. You see the buffaloes having a nice bath in the water. You see the washerman washing clothes in the water. All that makes the water dirty, makes the water polluted. So all these things should be avoided. It should not be done, so that water pollution does not take place and the water is all clean. So you need to take the small things like this also into consideration, that you should not throw waste anywhere except inside the dustbin. Do not spit in public places. Always spit in wash basins. This is a very common sight. People spit everywhere. You go to the historical monuments, you see people spitting pan, you know, they spit anywhere they feel like. They don't know that they are not supposed to spit over there. जहाँ भी जाते हैं वहाँ पर पान खाते हैं, उसको थूक देते हैं. Okay, spit means क्या कर मतलब होता है? थूकना. So you go to the old historical buildings in Lucknow, you will see people spitting over there. You will see the red pan designs on the road, because people have done this over there. So that should not be done. As you keep your houses clean, you have to keep the roads clean, you have to keep everything in your surroundings clean, and you have to take them as your own homes, not thinking that it does not belong to me, so chalo jo karna hai kar sakte hain. Throw the waste only in the dustbins. Drains should be covered. They should be cleaned regularly so that they do not choke. Choked drains cause dirty water to overflow on the road. They attract bacteria, flies and mosquitoes. Sometimes you see during the rainy season, so much of water gets flooded in those nalas. Okay, so that should not take place. Everything should be nicely cleaned so that even during the rainy season, the drains should not get flooded with all that dirty water, and people should not fall a prey to any kind of diseases. So that also has to be taken care of. Not only the drains inside your house, but also the drains which are outside also has to be taken care of. Neighborhood garbage bins also need to be cleared regularly. Sometimes you see on the road the government has kept big dustbins, so that also gets very overloaded. That also has to be cleaned regularly so that the germs and flies and mosquitoes do not breed on them, and the place and your surroundings are clean.